Welcome learners to Sarthak Education Channel. This is CDPatel Digital Room for Android sessions. Today we are going to learn working with Boolean, colors and dimension resources, where we are going to also understand about what are the uses of dimensions resources. Each and every controls defined with some dimension. As you can see, these video are in HD format or less than HD format. That is also a dimensions. If I mention these icons from this area to these ones, that is also a defined with dimensions. If I display this character, that is also defined with some dimensions. So dimension carries some dimension value and it is used for unit of measurement. Each measurement followed by a unit. For example, 10px, 2in, 5sp, 10dp, 10pt, 10mm. So question is, what is px, in, sp, dp, pt and mm? Let's understand first. So that is called dimension types. First, as you see on the screen, 10px. Px stands for pixels. That is actual pixels on the screen. 2in. In stands for inches. That is also called physical size of the screen. 5sp. That is sp stands for scale independent pixels and it is used for font size preference. Fourth, 10dp. dp stands for density independent pixels. It is used too for physical density of the screen. Fifth one, that is 10pt. pt stands for points. It is also used for physical size of the screen. And last, that is 10mm. mm stands for millimeter and it is also used for measuring physical size of the screens. So you can use this measurement or dimension type as per your applications or depends on controls. Now, how to write this measurement or dimension value in Android Studio as dimension resources. So as I already mentioned, in a resource directory, there is a values directory. In a values directory, you have to create diamonds.xml file. And this is the way you can easily understand what are the dimension resources. So first of all, I am going to explain syntax. So by default, when you create a dimension.xml, resource tags as a parent will be appear. But to mention a dimension, we must write diamond as an open tag and there is a name attribute. In a name attribute, you have to mention key name. Here, dimension underscore name as a key name. And then we can pass dimension with any of the 6 dimensions types. And we are going to close dimension. Now, let's understand with examples. Here, diamond tag is open with the key name text view underscore height and the value of this key name is 20dp and the dimension will be closed. This is called dimension type, density pixels. Same as all the resources are defined with diamond tag, we can also use any other types like sp, that is called scale point or scalable point independent pixel. Now, how to create that dimension resources in Java or in Android Studio. So first of all, I am also going to create a resource file. So right click on values folder, select new and then click value resource file. It will ask the name of file. So right now I am going to write the name is diamonds.xml, but there is no need to write extension name. It will take automatically. Now press OK button. Your diamonds.xml is appear with resource tag. Now here I am going to type the first tag using less than sign with diamond tag name. Here we have to pass key name, that is text view underscore height, that is key name, and I am going to close with value of 10 TDP. Same as we can type more than one value using same method, and here I am going to type text view underscore width and we are going to close with 150 dp. Here I am also used another one, that is font size, and I am going to close using 16 SP. So my resources of dimension types are ready. Now after a dimension file is ready, do not forget to save the records. Now this is the time how to access that dimension resources in another XML file or in Java file. So keep in mind, when you inserting a new resources in your Android Studio, all the resources are automatically added into r.java file. r.java file are the special file that will provide each resource with unique resource ID. Every ID written in the format of hexadecimal. So you can access that resource using R class file. Now, here I am going to explain first how to access that dimension resource into XML file. So add sign will consider as resource diamond, that is your tag name, and text view underscore height, that is your key name. Same as in Java, instead of add sign we are going to use R, there is object oriented symbol dot the tag name, that is diamond, and the key name. Let's perform how to access that resources into XML. So your resources is ready and I am going to open layout folder, and there is activity underscore main because I have by default one activity with one layouts. Now I am going to apply that resources of dimension to my text view control. So first of all select the text view control, and then you can set, like if I want to set font size, then select font size attribute in a common attribute area, and we can apply here with your symbols at. As you see, there are three types of dimension value and your font underscore size is already appear. So I am going to select that one and press enter key. So your hello world or this text view font size will be increased with 16 SP. Same as if you want to apply some height and width, I am also going to access that one in a layout, and here I am going to use layout underscore width attribute using at sign with dimension attribute, and I am going to select first attribute or first resources from your dimension, and as you can see the value is like this, and because of the value is provided by you or me, that is 20 dp. Now Same as I am going to also apply width. So I am going to type add and then press enter key with your width attribute and it is appear like this. So you may change also, instead of height we can also use width. By mistake you can use any one of any place, but keep in mind the name that you are going to access, that should be the same for your same attributes. So I am going to access height, so it will should be a height, or there a width, so it should be a width. So you can easily understand what are the outputs of these resources from your dimension value. So now this is your how to access your XML resource dimension value into another XML file. So do not forget to save all the things. Now we are going to also access these dimension into Java file. So let's understand how to do that. So when we want to access dimension resources into Java file, first of all double click on your Java file activity and declare a variable, and every dimension resource is defined with float data type. So keep in mind, as I already mentioned, float data type is used to store dimension value. So here I am going to type float, and then we are also going to copy these names so we can easily type with that dimensions height. Same as we are also going to copy the second variables with d sign, d for dimension, and same as font size, so it is easy to understandable purpose. So we have three variables, and that variables are going to initialize using sign, like we can access or initialize anywhere. So I am going to type here, for example, d text height, and if you want to access resources from resource folder, use get resources method. If you want to access a dimension value, then get dimension, and to access a particular resources or particular key name, I am going to use get diamond, then your name of particular key names. So I am going to select xv underscore height. So same as you can define or initialize all variables also. So same as I am going to define or initialize with width. So to access the resources, always use get resource. To access the dimension, always use get dimension, and for a particular dimension value, always use r dot diamond and then particular key name. Same as you can also use font size, and it is initialized by get resources with your get dimension value, and you can use dimension dot font size from your resources. Now to display these resources, we can use log.e, and that log.e method have two parameters, and my parameter name is my diamond, that is the tag name, and I am going to pass d text height and make a semicolon. By default it is always required a string parameter, so I am going to click on balloon, your wrap method will be appear. So same as I am going to type my dimension value, and the value of that variable is width, and same as I am also type tag name, that is my diamond, and the third parameter is font size. But I already mentioned we cannot pass float into log.e, so click the variable, it is appear with your wrapping method. So I am going to select that variable and click the appear or wrapping methods. Now it is time to run your project. So I am going to click on apply changes. So it is take a time, and after it is appear with your full value, we will see the output also. So your output is ready, and I am going to see how the variables are there. So open the logcat window, use the right hand side drop down box and click on edit filter configurations and type here my diamonds. That is your tag name that is already defined by me in your code, and press OK button. Your output will be here. So it is converted from float. So specific value, it is automatically converted because we define the first two dimension into DP where last one into SP. So it is automatically converted in a specific format of float value, and then it is displayed using your tag name, and the tag name is my diamond, and it is automatically appear with these signs. So this is our how to access a dimension resources in XML file and dimension resources in Java file. Like, share and subscribe my channel, and press the bell icon to get update on Android sessions. Thank you very much and enjoy the day.